Hey, the YouTube's back on my little account over here, so let's take a peek at what we got going on here today. What do we got to do? So it's been a little bit since we played on this account, and they've added the new game modes. We got this stuff to do as well. But can we get it going? So we're not going to do it with guilders, we're going to do some pug runs, which is basically going into the wild. So let's see what we can do here. We can donate some mana, use a spell, hire some shards. Okay. Just complete these quests up pretty quick. Should be able to plop through them all pretty fast. So there we go. Bring everything in, use some spells. And of course we gotta get some builders going too. Ugh. Got all sorts of stuff to do. Uh-oh. So, got a limited amount of time, so we're gonna play a quick one today, hopefully not too long. So, get this going, get this victory quick. Take a look at our characters. We're still gonna try and put a good chunk of effort into our druid, and a good chunk of effort into our thunder god for leveling purposes. So any kind of leveling we're gonna put towards one of those two. Do we got any books? Yeah, we do. So let's feed it up, get that going. Put as much effort into those two as we possibly can for the time being. Those are the characters we've got right now. Also, we got some gems, so we should look into using that as well. And let's get some more magic in play. So with the magic, we're just gonna quick do something with it. Alright. And God, we gotta get a lot up and going. Alright, so Dungeon 3, simple enough. Get this going. Should be no problems, no problems. It's been a little bit since we played, but it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. What you guys think? So I heard a little bit of a popping in the mic. I was listening to some of the recordings. So I'm going to be actually getting a replacement on my Blue Yeti. Going to be getting another one. So it's going to be a little bit, and I'll have another brand new Blue Yeti. So there was still some slight audio issues. It will be fixed shortly though. So it's going to be much better. So la 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 la. But once I get that replaced, it'll be all better. Yeah, if you guys are wondering which mic I picked up, it was a Blue Yeti. I like it actually. Other than the little popping that's happening, but you know, bound to get a bad one sometime. Alright, so we got some gems. I'd love to try and get ourselves a little something here. So the gems, we're gonna want to try and get a hero. We really need that new hero would be awesome if we could get it. It'd be awesome. Let's try to get it. Cross fingers here. Cross fingers. All eggs in one basket. Ninja. It's a legendary, but not the one we're looking for. Wonder what kind of skills this got. So we got the self-destruct one over here and stone skin. The one that we got is a berserker. Alright, so that's what we got. Nothing too useful, so let's consume that and get on the move. Alright, so I'm thinking here we can probably get some Fs in, complete some Fs, and then do some storm mesas. And if we have some time, we'll do some expeditions. Expeditions has changed, so we're going to probably want to boost our might now. Yeah, we're going to probably want to boost our might, so gonna do that now. We got some heroes that we've been stacking up in there. So let's get some ranged going on that. Get some ranged over here. And then we can farm some G. We can try and start farming G. We're going to have some stuff in the towers. It's going to be fine. We're purposely going to be boosting our might, so it's okay. It's okay. Just got to figure out which one I want on which tower, Hannah. There we go. So all these up to 2. And let's put the blue one over here. Now we're going to be doing a little something crazy here, just a second. So we're going to actually not waste basically, we are going to actually level these up, which is going to be a little something interesting. We are going to need some gold if we're going to do more, though. So I've got to farm just a smidge of gold. As you can see, we're going to actually need a good chunk of gold. When I say smidge, I was actually lying there. It's going to be more gold I got to farm. Oh well, I'll survive. We got to farm it, though. We got to do it. So with that farming, I'm going to probably want to take Ninja out. Ninja just is not the usefulest for farming. He likes to die. And Engineer likes to hold back. So if people are wondering why I pick Engineer over Ninja when farming, it's because Ninja runs up there, dies. Engineer stays back, lives. Ninja does single target damage. Engineer does AoE damage. So it pops the whole group. It works better that way. Sorry. It's actually a very good green hero, you know. Alright, so with this, Thunder God would strike over here, so we can let these two heroes work their way over here while these heroes get their butt going on this end. We can pop in that magic. We're going to purposely build up our magic ability now because we're going to be utilizing that a bit more in terms of farming. So to make we're going to be boosting might. So with boosting might, we're going to want to properly still be able to farm. So we're going to need that magic. So we're going to get that going. We're going to boost up that might. With boosting the might, we are going to be getting some higher level quests. So, and that will give us some better rewards as well. Now I should also probably boost some of our little heroes, but we're still going to be feeding our EXP to Druid. So get that EXP rolling. That magic going. We're also going to try and not use too much magic, and we're trying to now also pay attention for good, really good, good bonus. So if someone has a good chunk of gold and mana, we're going to try and go for them. If they're lower, we're probably going to try and skip. We should be starting to run into a lot of people with like 100, 200 in their account. Come on, in their banks. None of you guys. Everyone poor? Man, everyone's poor. Where's the rich people? Come on. Gotta steal from the rich. Come on, where are you people? Everyone's poor. There we go. This one's a little better. Okay, so we're gonna run up in there with that, get that going. Take a look on the HP, buff ourselves there. And we're looking good. So we should be able to run in here quite easily, mop up the rest, and get that gold and run. I think it's 200k to... Uh-oh. Yep, just lost Thunder God. Really? That Reaper's doing some good damage to us. I think we still have 10 gems, so we can get that back into play. Unless... Can we get that from farming F or G? Are we at the point where we can start getting G's more consistently? That's a good question. I don't know if I can answer it. We can try it though. But we need the gold and mana to get all those heroes up too. So it's not wasting the XP. Or we can just farm F. Farm F or farm G? That is the question. That is the question. We got 7, 8, 8, 8. How are we looking? I don't know if we can farm that. I don't know. I think we're close. So we can give it a try. We'll just try once, and then if that doesn't work, we'll go just to farm F, because we should get this going. Get it moving. Let's get it moving. Let's do it. Alright. So, get our bombs back in place, and we are off. So, hopefully we'll get that new mic shortly, and things will be back up and running so we can start getting a whole bunch of videos out. Like I said, I've been trying to up my videos, amount of posts that I get going. So, hopefully we can do a little better for you guys. Cross your fingers on this G. Oh, crud. I was stupid. Well, maybe I'm not stupid. Well, probably I'm stupid. I left engineer up in there. Whoopsie. Oh, yeah. I was just trying to rush into it. But engineer does some good damage AoE wise, so, and Ninja does like to just die. The only thing that Ninja really can do some good damage on is that towards the end on Dino, Ninja can be useful. Alright, we got this group coming in, and that's going to be useful. Engineer can do a good chunk of damage. We did buff him up if he hits the group, and he does. He did some damage to those little trees, so, but he might die here because he is such a low life. But he might actually do some use here, more than Ninja, possibly. Back in the day, on my main account way long ago, I would actually use engineer when I was doing G. So this is bringing back old school days. Did we lose Pumpkin Duke? No, we didn't. Pumpkin Duke is still there. Did we lose something? Nope, we got 5 heroes, but I think they're targeting Druid. That's slightly bad. He really needs to buff his butt up. Buff yourself. Buff, Mr. Druid. Thank you. Everything else should be fine. Okay, we can win this maybe, and maybe we should purposely level engineer and just use him and abuse him a bit. He can die pretty easy from an exploding hero, but the amount of damage he's doing is alright. You know, he's clearing up those little guys, so he's making more of an argument to keep himself than Ninja could. Alright, so we got the victory. Victory is mine. So we got that up. We didn't get any gold though, so yeah, sadness. Oh well. Engineer, let's see if you can keep your place and we can get rid of Ninja out of this equation. You know, some people are like, what? Why are you so mean to Ninja? Well, Ninja likes to die, and he dies when he really shouldn't. But that's because he's pretty squishy. Not saying engineer isn't squishy, it's just engineer holds back and lets everyone else take aggro, while Ninja runs up in the middle and just dies. So there's that. So let's put Ninja in here so he can get some XP. And let's switch up this to the other tower, to the other side over here. Sort of putting all our eggs in one basket over here. I was doing something stupid, but I will remedy that. Take them, put them back in the tower. There we go. Okay, so let's try it again. And we need just, what, a smidge to get engineer to... Need a little bit more gold and we can level them up. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Let's try it. If engineer pulls his weight again, we'll start boosting him up a little bit too. Now, if you're wondering what's pulling his weight, he gets rid of all the little things. So the big things die faster. That's engineer's job, is to kill trees and little things. That's all engineer's designed to do. So if engineer, you could just turn around and pop these trees, that'd be lovely. Thank you. There you go. So engineer actually does pull his weight when he pops off those trees. And he seems to do a pretty good job at it. Now we could run into a little problem with Druid pulling some aggro here. But now that we got the buff from Pumpkin Duke, we should be alright. We do need to buff some of our wolves. These wolves do run the chance of dropping because they're so low in HP. But we're doing good, so let's not complain. Let's we got a revite here, we got a revite there. Watch where this hits. Boom. Alright. Engineer, do your ooh, engineer is gonna die. Whew. Things that go explode right on engineer's face. But if he gets up to 100, he could take a punch or two. But he could probably die just from random AoE damage right now if we can. There we go. But a full heal on him just from Druid there, so that's interesting. But look at this. G4 goes bye-bye. We did it. Okay, so on to G5. We got some revites. Looking pretty good. Now, why we're doing G is because we want more shards. We really need to get a Reaper or Immortep soon enough. Of course, we could hope for Ares with a gem roll, but all we can do is get a gem roll for that, so yeah. Look at Engineer doing some damage. Like I said, he does a good chunk of damage. Engineer is surprisingly useful. I did know, like I said back in the day, on my main account, I had an Engineer and I used him for farming G, so I can't say he's not useful. And we got 500,000, so we can level up Engineer. Engineer, since you're proving your weight, you get a candy. There you go. Continue to be good, and we'll continue leveling you. So we can also get something else up. And what else can we get up? So we got this going, Ugh, marksman. Really don't want to. This is gonna take too much. So, shaman. The XP for you goes quite a bit nicely. Sure. So now with that, we are leveling everything and boosting our might a smidge. And we could potentially boost our might with something else, with a legendary and in one of the other towers. But it has to be something worthwhile to level. I'd have to have a reason. No, druid with 2 of 5. That could be okay. Sprint. 4-5 revive. A tanky druid. That's fairly nice skill there, actually. So maybe I might level this because that ain't too bad. Revive druid. Make it more tanky. Could be okay. I could find a use for it. But right now, let's just keep going with what we got. Of course, this is also making our base a bit more better defended. For people that want to attack us, they're going to be like, ouchies. And die. Ooh. Yeah, we're not going to spend that gold. Hopefully one bomb is not going to mean... No, I just said no. Hopefully the de facto bomb is not going to be the deciding factor. La, 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 la. Especially since we should be hitting a bit harder now. Since we leveled up some stuff. We shouldn't die. Cross fingers. That's Farm G. So zoom out, take a peek, and I think we're going to be doing okay. Come on down. Damage. Kill that stupid ninja. There we go. Now we got a Revite coming up here on the Engineer. So Engineer did not want to turn towards the trees. I was hoping he was going to pop the trees in one shot, but Thunder God did the job. As long as one of our 2 heroes with AoE does the trick, we're okay. Good. Now we got Revite. Come on. Energize. There we go. Okay, so we got a Revite on 3 of our heroes, and one of ours is a little bit weak, so hopefully we can get a little heal out there. Thunder God is a little bit of damage might kill Thunder God, which wouldn't be good. Would not be good. Alright, come on. There you go. It's got enough HP on that base, so we should be able to clean that up. And get those little things dead. Alright. Ooh, Thunder God is still looking a little thin there. And I don't know if he's going to get a heal. He might just die. He might just die from an exploding something. Come on, get a heal out, please. Please. A heal. Hang it. He doesn't want to heal. Druid, what are you doing? Just heal. Heal your Thunder God. Thank you. We should get a heal out here, but I don't know if we're going to be okay or not. This is going to hurt really bad. We do got Pumpkin Duke buffing us up, so we're going to be on the safe-ish side. There we go. Cleaned it up. So, whew. Got some EXP on that one too. Getting our might going. As you can see, we're going to start moving up in might now. But still within reason. We're going to try and keep our might within reason. Alright, we need to get some more bombs on the field. We are poor right now. We are really poor. Sadness. Oh, yeah. Can we even farm some gold? We might get lucky and just attack someone and just steal some gold. I don't know. Man, we're short on gold. I didn't think we were going to be this far. We need to beg for some gold here. Alright. I think if we just came in here, we could bum rush this. We're hoping to bum rush this. Come on. Just hit their thing. Just, yeah, come on. Get it going. Come on. Just attack this base. Come on. Steal their gold. Let's be pricks. Alright. right, can we kill it? Can we get a little bit more? A little something else? Nope. It's a little bit of gold. I think that's enough, though. Is it? How much does the bombs cost? It's enough. It's enough for our needs. We just needed enough. So I think we're good now. And potentially we'll get some from killing someone, so. I was a little mean there and stole someone's gold. But we're good, we're good. Alright, I think that's everything, and let's do it. Probably leveled up some of these guys. We're coming close to, yeah. They're gonna level quickly. Dang it. Whoa, gee. Now, if I really want to boost my might fast, I could just obviously throw all my legendaries in these towers, and right away the might will boost up extremely fast. But I'm trying to do it conservatively and still level things that are actually useful to me, because these things in the towers, having the towers garrison, does a good chunk of damage. I have usefulness for them garrisons. They're good to me. They're good to me. They do what I need to do, which is kill G. And in a sense, we are leveling some of our other heroes at the same time, but we are dispersing that amount of EXP across all these heroes, so it is making us level a little slower. But we are doing G, so we're getting more shards, so we're gonna be alright. Our towers didn't take too much damage, and I think we're revived up. Yes, we are on Pumpkin Duke, so overall good. Alright. As long as Pumpkin Duke can get in there and do some damage quick. This could hurt a little bit, but we're okay. We just really need that heal from Druid at this point. As you can see, we are taking a bit more damage than we would like. Taking a little bit more damage than we would like. Time to destroy him. Get it. Get it. Come on. Come on. There you go. Got the heals out. Got stuff cleaned up. Now this time I'm not using anything. This is just straight up raw audio. So like I said, I'm going to be fixing up the Blue Yeti in just a moment. Gonna get a replacement on it. So let's give it a moment. We'll have a new mic. And ouchies. Ouchies. Come on. We got to shield it up. We got some destruction coming in. Thunderstrike. Do a little. Come on. I think Druid should be able to clean this up. If Druid can't clean this up, I don't know. There we go. It's cleaned up. I was pretty sure. I'm like, Druid should be able to handle this. This is within Druid's domain. Come on. It should be just fine. All right. Get some bombs out. We're not getting much in gold. We're getting more in terms of EXP, which is fine. We like EXP, but we do need a little bit of gold so we can start leveling some stuff up, or a little bit of mana or something. Something. We need something. A little something. But if we don't get it, we'll be alright. We'll be alright. I'll just have to log on again tomorrow and do another video for you guys, huh? Actually, I need to farm a ton of gold to get these walls up. They're looking hideous. But like I said, I'm going to try and play on this account a bit more. So you guys will be seeing more videos from this account. So it'll be better. Get everything out. Let's get another G going. So far, we're doing good on these Gs. We are going to need to do some dungeons at some point. Not this time, but in the upcoming shortly enough, we're going to need to be doing it because we are going to hit the 120 cap on some of our heroes. And that will require more honor badges. And it'll require more EXP, and it'll require more dungeons completed. So we are going to be focusing on those things again, but I think With a lot of the new game modes, honor badges became a little bit easier to get, so I think overall the game is becoming better in terms to getting honor badges. Now this week I'm not going to be, I still didn't set up VMware. I know, naughty me. I was doing all this switching around my computer, and I need to reset up VMware so we can actually have a whole bunch of accounts running, and basically show a video of me formatting it instead of two-manning some of those dungeons, and actually try and get, I think we could do a tier 3 with my heroes, because I actually have some really powerful heroes, so I think we could get tier 3 down. But this week we're just gonna pug, okay? Give me a little bit to get that set up again. Should have planned more in advance before doing it, huh? I just wanted to upgrade it so quickly. I was like, oh, I just want it. I want it badly. And I did it, so naughty me. Alright, let's clean this up. There you go. Engineers, just... I love his AoE. It's really good. Of course, I would love an Ares. That'd be nice. Wouldn't that have been funny if I would have gotten Ares on that roll? Oh, this account would have been so powerful. Oh, I'd be loving this account. I'd be making so many more vids. There we go. Come on, clear up Dino, and there we go. Little Thunder Strike. Oh, come on. I'm not even going to get a Thunder Strike. Dang, towers destroyed everything too quickly. Alright, so we are getting the EXP, and we most likely capped one of our heroes, probably. Or came close to. Coming close to capping that one. Alright. So let's get the bombs out into play, and then we can get into Mesa mode and get a little Mesa action. Little island action there. Actually, a lot of pugs out there are just horrible. They go in there with blues, and it's just, you're gonna die, or greens, and you're gonna die, especially when they're like level 40 and level 20. You see so many pugs just rolling in there with like the lowest level heroes ever. It's like, you just started this game, I could tell. Really, if you're, you know, really low level, don't even click on this. You're gonna just wipe everyone. It's just, and I'll try and give some hints. Even if you are low level, try and bring something that's useful then. By useful, what I mean, maybe you could at least do something. At least let your heroes be 80 or above, please. I've seen so many people with like level 40 heroes, and they're like, no, don't do that. Please at least be level 80, please. But what else? So, have some heroes there at least have some benefit. Some kind of debuffs that go on the walls, because your damage is going to be pointless. You're not going to really do much in damage. So instead, do things that are going to be useful for the team. Have some debuffs or something. Slow down the boss. Have the boss do less damage. Some kind of debuffs. Because otherwise, it's just, you're not going to really do much. Even more so, have ranged characters too. Because if you're going to go up in there in melee range, you're just going to die. I'm going to put this straight up for you. You're not going to live. You're going to run up in there, you're going to die. And you're not going to do anything to the boss. Other than be a little cannon fodder, which isn't going to do too much. So, keep it in mind. Try and be useful to your teammates. Ooh, look at what just... See how Engineer just wrecked that? Just, man, he just punched that group of little trees hard. Knocked him out. Revived it up again on this level 5. Now, this is a little bit of a bad spawn, because I can't remember the HP on this, but I don't think it's like the most. So here we go. Got a little damage. Oh, yeah, that's not much at all. Hopefully they target Alanicore. That would be lovely. They're not, but there comes the stun. Whew! Thunder God. Boom! For the win. And as you can see, we're farming G on this account, so... But I knew this account would farm G. That wasn't really the question. The question is if we can farm G without stuff in the towers. That is the real question. Now, as the stuff in the towers start leveling, I am going to try and start removing some of them. And we're going to remove them slowly. I'm hoping that we can get to a point where we only have a few things in the towers. So, if we could, I'd like it to just be one tower in use and all the rest pretty much empty. Cross fingers, but we'll see if we can do that. We'll give it a try, but it's probably going to be a fail. What do we got for warehouse? Now, remember what I was saying when I like to purchase? Always purchase these. Talent refresh cards are awesome. Because you can basically trade in for gems, or if you got a whole bunch of talent refresh cards, you can use them instead of using gems for talent refreshes. It's really great. You can, every time you use a talent refresh for one of those quests, you can get a 300 gems. It's just awesome. You should definitely be picking up those whenever you can. Whenever you see those, buy those. Those are like the best. All right, I think we just have one left. So this is the last. No, we're actually out. Now, doing these, we'll do it towards the end. These are, you know, you can get a few honor badges from. So, in expedition, you can get a little something from that. But first, I think I'd want to do some storm mesas. Let's forge our team, switch it up. So now, remember, since we're going to be doing Mesa 1 mostly on this account, you're going to want most of your heroes, the boss is going to be on this side, so you're going to want your tanky ones on this side, and the ones that are just going to die on this side. Ninja, I don't know if I really want him in there. He dies so often. Maybe I should throw Engineer in there. I don't know. Because Ninja just dies, but... We'll think about it. It's set up the way we like it. It's a join team. Hopefully, sometimes they actually show you the levels of the people that you're up with. But when you get 2 blues up in here, you're pretty much gonna die. So let's not do that. We gotta try and get it so there's no blues or greens. Like, that's just way too many. That's a little better, but they backed out. Now, everyone should try and go down here to this bottom corner. This bottom corner, got a blue. Yeah. I'm sorry, blues. I can't carry you. So, hopefully we get a group of purples that like staying. Come on down here. If they don't come down here, I'm going to back out too. They really have to come down here. Come down here. Really, get your butt down here. Thank you. Okay, everyone's down here. We're a little better off. Okay, how are our levels? Our levels aren't the greatest, but we do have a Cupid in here and some Pumpkin Dukes. Now, it depends upon what tanks. Ooh, their Cupid's taking out our stuff. We really need someone to take out that Cupid. That Cupid is going to be a problem. I don't have... There we go. We got a little something. Now we're going to start boosting up. I think we have a good chance of winning this because our damage is really high. Look how we're tearing through. Now, the only problem is when we're stunned here, if he starts killing off some of the Pumpkin Dukes. Losing Pumpkin Dukes would be a problem because if you don't have enough stacks, you definitely will die. Because you just won't do enough damage. But here we go. We got the win. Unless we die on the outside. You can die, but it's unlikely if you got a lot of buffs going up. You can see we got a little damage there, but we're okay. We're alrighty. Haha! Purple! Legends. Alright, let's see what we got in that chest. Something good. Come on. Open. Use. Come on, be something good. Ew. I think you probably get the same thing every time, but oh well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use that EXP on our druid, right? Or can we level something close to leveling? It's gotta be really close for us to care. Nope. So we're just gonna use it on the druid. Auto add. Consume. Earn EXP. Yep. And then also, I think we have some legends that we can use. So let's use this card. We don't even really care what we get unless it's something spectacularly awesome. So, I forgot that there's actually the button over there where you can use the card again. Alright. And so what we're going to do is get back to doing some mesas. Like I said, we really don't like blues. Sorry, I can't carry you guys. On my, well, this is a much better one. Hopefully if these guys jump down here, we should be alright. Just get your butt down there. I'm going to give them a few seconds to move their butt down there. Otherwise, they're just going to die. Nope, not going to do it. I don't like when someone's standing up there by themselves, because a lot of times they're like level 80 legends and they're just gonna die. Once again, not gonna do that. Sorry if I'm being cruel, but they really gotta jump down there. Nope. Nope. Gotta move. Okay. Come on, move. Okay, they're fine. You can also take a look at that. What they got by actually looking at that. So the problem here is we don't have any cupids, and I think we only have one pumpkin duke. My pumpkin duke. So if my pumpkin duke takes aggro, we are screwed. If my pumpkin duke dies. Oh, my pumpkin duke died. We are dead. There's no way we can do the damage needed in the amount of time that we have here. It's loss. And you can see that there's still a cupid up of theirs. Now you can see the amount of damage that's happening is just so low. And we're just going to keep losing them, losing, because there's just no buffs. It's really kicking our butts. It's a loss. There's no way we can win this. It's impossible to win. Alright, so let's try again. We need people with pumpkin dukes. Get your pumpkin duke down here. Pumpkin duke. Alright. So we can actually take a look. Okay. Alright. Get down there. Take a look. Nope. Join team. Join a team. They need to get their butts down here. Need to get their butts, okay. They were taking too long and people quit because they took too long, and I would have done the same. 5, 4, 3, 2, quitting. Oh, it's all good except this green here. That green is going to die, but I'm hoping that those other guys can pull their weight. No, they can't. Well, this person can pull their weight, but these two are going to die. I might be the one tanking. Maybe. Hoping that their Reaper just dies from incremental damage, and hopefully Pumpkin Dukes all stay alive. My Pumpkin Duke specifically, because that's the one that's going to carry us forward. We don't have a Cupid, so we're not doing good on that front either. As long as my Pumpkin Duke stays up, we'll be okay. But if my Pumpkin Duke dies, we're not going to be good. I don't even know if my Pumpkin Duke's alive anymore. I think my Pumpkin Duke's alive because we're getting the stacks faster. Yeah, my Pumpkin Duke's right there. You can see his tail. That's the other person's Pumpkin Duke. But my Pumpkin Duke is the one tanking, which if he dies, it's game over for us. We ain't going to do it. And he's dead. Their Pumpkin Duke just isn't going to be enough to pull the weight, I think. Yeah, it's the damage is just not moving fast enough. You can see how everything's moving much slower now because their Pumpkin Duke doesn't really have the stacks that mine does, and mine, you know, had the additional berserk buff, so it could really get those stacks going fast. We're dead now. We're dead in the water. Like I said, people with like level 40 heroes just really don't go in. You're just gonna lose, and you're gonna lose it for other people too. Not trying to be mean. I'm trying to at least get above 60, please. 80 preferred. Alright. Oh, that person's got a Cupid. Cupid, get your butt down here. Thank you. Okay. Cupid makes it a little bit better. Okay, we have a shot of winning this, I think. We have only my Pumpkin Duke, though. So that's a sad fact that we're going to have to deal with. If my Pumpkin Duke dies, we're toast. Okay. I think we're good now. As long as my Pumpkin Duke doesn't take the aggro, we're okay. Because look how fast the stacks will build, even with just my Pumpkin Duke. Even with just my Pumpkin Duke. Look what it does. Whew. There might be a second Pumpkin Duke, but beautiful. That damage is nice. Is there a second Pumpkin Duke? I think there's just mine. But we got the win. Got the green. Alright, so we got a few more. Come on down. Let's do this. This is how you pug. Good. Okay, they got a Cupid. But they need to get butts down. Get your butts down here, people. This person is poopy. Okay. Okay, what do they got? Snowzilla. What do they got? They got a Cupid. They just need to get their butt down here. Get your butt down here. Come on. They got a Cupid. They just need to get their butt down there. Oop, I backed out too far. A little too far. Whoopsies. That person's got poo-poo. That person's still got poo-poo. How many blues can we get stuck with? There we go. Ah. Blue. Stupid blues. Now, I'm not trying to be elitist, you know. I'm just trying to point out that it's going to be most likely a loss with a blue. Unless you have really good heroes and you can carry their additional weight. That person's not doing good. Don't like where that person's going. 2, 1, nope, backing out. We got to really do it together as a team, otherwise you're pretty much dead. It doesn't guarantee a loss, but it really increases the chances of a loss. Ay, it's going to take forever. Come on, come on. Okay, got a Cupid. Nope. Greens. And blues. Okay, we got, oh, come on. Cupid, we would have won it. I guarantee that your Cupid with my Pumpkin Duke would destroy it all. We would have won. God, so many blues. There we go, come on. Oh, blues. Okay, they got a Cupid, so that's fine. They got some other cruddy heroes, but we'll be alright. No, that's not a Cupid. It was an angel. Oh, no, the Cupid's over here. Okay. Okay, we do have two Pumpkin Dukes. Two Pumpkin Dukes. So once they get going, they got to just get going. If they can just survive for a second and kill this stupid Reaper. This Reaper was really bad for us. I hope my Pumpkin Duke is still alive. I think we lost one Pumpkin Duke. Because we're not getting super stacks of... We're not getting... I think we're down no Pumpkin Dukes. We're out of Pumpkin Dukes. It's game over. That Pumpkin Duke, you're dead. You're dead in the water. Yeah, no Pumpkin Dukes. We're dead. Dead in the water. You can see how the damage is just going down extremely slow. It'll take literally like 30 minutes to get to there. It's just not going to happen. See how low the damage is? It's just not going to happen. It's impossible for us to beat it at this point. And we're just losing more and more. Knowing you've lost. Cross fingers for them to have a good angel. Pfft. Yeah, we're gonna back out on that one. Okay, oh, come on. Come on. Get rid of the blues. Okay, this person's got some really cruddy heroes, so lucky. Yeah, gotta back out of. 4, 3, 2, back out. Good. Engineer. Engineer's not horrible, but it's indicative of a bad account. But we'll see. No, they're fine. They weren't too horrible. Okay, I think we have a chance of beating this. We got 2 Pumpkin Dukes, but no Cupids. No Cupids. This is gonna hurt. We gotta kill off their Reaper now. Thank you. We have 2 Pumpkin Dukes, but hopefully neither of the Pumpkin Dukes die in the initial bit. Hopefully we have an actual tank tanking. Looks like it's potentially my... I don't know what's tanking. I think it's Thunder God. Thunder God's tanking. We're doing damage, just not ridiculous amounts of damage. Run the risk of that. Yeah. Running the risk here of that tank dying. That tank is doing okay so far, though. We should be able to win as long as we can keep the Pumpkin Dukes going. You can see it's a good chunk of damage they put out. As the Pumpkin Dukes stacks up. Here's the first stack, second stack, third stack, and now it's just going to go ape craziness. Boom, now we got the victory. So that tank did survive, so yay. Go for legend. Go for legend. Go for legends. Greenage. Alright, we got 2 more. I think after this we're going to probably have to call it quits. But it's fun. Ooh, aww. There's a dragon. That would have been nice. Come on, Cupid. 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 I'm just going to risk it. Hopefully they don't have poop. No, their Cupid's got a poo-poo account. If they would have came over here, they'd have been fine. This count, every one of them is going to die. They're not even going to make it to us. Look, they're dead. Not a single one of their heroes is going to make it to us. Always group up with your buddies in the bottom. This is why. Because you're dead. You become useless. Now the question is that Cupid going to take out lots of our stuff? Can we survive with whatever's left down here? I'm not seeing any Pumpkin Duke stacks. Did we lose Pumpkin Duke probably? Yep, no Pumpkin Duke. So that means it's impossible for us to win at this point. I think we would have had a chance of winning if that person would have spawned down here with us. The Cupid would have stayed alive in the background. Try and always group up, people. Big tip of the day. Group up down below together. It's a must. You got to do that. Especially when you're doing this pugging. You have to group up. For the Mesa 1, you have to group up at the bottom. You have to. 4, 3, 2, gonna back out. Back out. This person's going over here, makes me want to back out already. 3, 2, yeah, I'm sorry. They made a bad decision from the get-go. Okay, that person's fine. No. Alright, so Angel? Yeah, no. Sometimes get Angel and Cupid screwed up. That's fine. That needs a little work. That needs a little work, but it's going. But that person spawned at the top. This person is not going to do anything. They're going to die by themselves. They're going to die by themselves. They serve zero purpose. We're not going to win this one. I see zero chance of winning. All the heroes are really low. And see how this person died by themselves? So, take that as a warning so you understand what's going on. Do try and group up better next time. Also, have higher accounts. But yeah, that's a loss. No reason to continue. Alright, so we're looking pretty good. I think we did a good chunk today. We did a good chunk. Not going to get a chance to do expeditions or the other stuff, but I think we did pretty good. I will try and get some gold. So, yeah. There we go. See you guys soon. See you guys soon. Have a good ones now. And yeah, I like this new mode. I just gotta get the get my accounts up and going with VMware, and it will be all right. We will then be able to group up with all my heroes, and all my heroes put together. We should be able to then do 2 and 3. There should be no reason for me farming or dying at 1 so often. It'd just be pointless. So we're gonna get higher. It'll be coming up shortly. So keep your eye out posted for that. We're gonna have some videos, and once I get all my heroes lined up, they're just gonna destroy it. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be good. So, and that means we'll be farming 2 or 3. So, all right, you guys have a good ones now. Have a good one.